There once lived a gentle soul named Helen. At 82, she was still smiling at the birds outside her window, still folding the laundry just the way she liked it. But over time, her daughter noticed something subtle. Helen stopped calling as often. She didn't want to attend Sunday dinners anymore. She began eating just a few bites of her favorite pie. Her eyes stayed closed longer during afternoon naps. There was no pain, no dramatic collapse. Just small, quiet changes, a soft whisper from the body that something sacred was shifting. Many of us miss these signs. We tell ourselves it's just old age. We hope it's just a phase. But sometimes these subtle cues are the body's way of preparing, of slowing down not out of sadness but out of sacred rhythm. And if we understand them, we can walk with our loved ones, or even with ourselves, through this final season with peace, presence, and deep compassion. This video isn't meant to frighten you. It's meant to empower you, to help you recognize the quiet signs that a senior may be entering their final year. Not to rush, not to panic, but to bring more comfort, more love, and more spiritual readiness. So let us walk together through 5 gentle, often overlooked signs that an elderly person may be in their final year of life. These are not signs of defeat. They are sacred invitations to honor life, prepare the heart, and love more deeply. Persistent withdrawal from social connection as life gently nears its end. One of the earliest and quietest signs is social withdrawal. A once chatty grandparent may stop answering calls. A friend who loved bingo nights may now prefer to stay home. This isn't always a sign of depression. Sometimes it is a natural part of the soul turning inward. The body begins conserving energy for deeper emotional and spiritual processes. There is less interest in outside stimulation and more time spent in stillness. It's almost as if the soul is gently preparing, taking stock, closing loops. This doesn't mean they don't want love. Quite the opposite. What they often need now is presence without pressure, gentle company without conversation, a hand to hold, a song to hum, a quiet moment watching the sunrise together. Families may worry, why doesn't she want to talk? But understand, this withdrawal is not rejection. It may be a sacred kind of preparation. Meet them where they are. Don't force stories or smiles. Offer quiet companionship instead. Because sometimes the deepest connections happen in silence, and the greatest gift we can give is to simply be there, softly, lovingly, without demand. Unexplained loss of appetite and weight in the final seasons of life. Many seniors begin eating less. "I'm just not hungry," they say. Meals that once brought joy are now left half-finished. Clothes begin to feel looser. The scale may quietly drop. And while it can feel alarming, this change is often a natural part of the body's winding down. Digestion requires energy. As the body slows, so does the need to break down heavy meals. Taste and smell may dull. Swallowing may feel more difficult. Forcing food often leads to discomfort, not nourishment. Instead of large meals, offer small, nourishing options. A warm bowl of soup, a spoonful of pudding, sips of herbal tea, or fruit slices that are easy to chew. Focus on hydration and comfort. Know when it's time to consult a doctor, especially if weight loss is rapid. But also understand that loss of appetite, especially when paired with calmness or sleepiness, may be the body's natural rhythm. There is no need for fear. The body is wise. It knows how to let go gently. And your role is not to fight this change, but to honor it with compassion, love, and supportive care. Because in the final chapters, food becomes less about fuel and more about comfort, ritual, and presence. Sudden clarity or farewell conversations, it can come unexpectedly. A senior who has been quiet or confused suddenly becomes clear, alert, even poetic. They may start speaking about old memories. They might ask for certain people, or offer heartfelt words they've never spoken before. "I'm proud of you. I'm sorry. Thank you for loving me." These moments are powerful, and they are not random. Many nearing the end experience what is sometimes called terminal lucidity. It is a sudden window of clarity, often accompanied by meaningful conversation. It may be the soul's way of making peace, tying threads, and preparing for what comes next. If a loved one begins speaking like this, pause everything else. Listen with your full heart. Do not interrupt, do not correct. Let them speak freely. It is not always logical, but it is sacred. You might hear stories you never knew. Regrets released, blessings given, final goodbyes in disguise. And while these moments can be emotionally overwhelming, they are also gifts. They are the soul's way of saying, I am ready, I see you, I love you. So meet these words with reverence, with soft eyes, with your hand over your heart, because in those moments, something beyond this world is speaking, increasing fatigue and extended sleep periods. As the body nears its final chapters, energy becomes precious. You may notice your loved one sleeps most of the day. They may nap after breakfast, then again after lunch. They speak less, move less, and rest more. This is not laziness, it is not depression. It is the body gently shutting off non-essential systems to conserve strength for the journey ahead. Just like a candle flickers lower before it fades, the body finds rest in longer sleep cycles. Some seniors may sleep 16 to 18 hours a day, and that's okay. Create a peaceful environment. Dim lights, soft blankets, play gentle music, let their rest be undisturbed. And when they wake, greet them with calm love, not urgency. Help with light stretching or a warm cloth to freshen the face. But let sleep be honored, not resisted. Fatigue is not failure, it is transition. A sacred slowing down, a soft turning inward. When we allow this rest with love, we give permission for peace. We show respect for the journey. And we learn that even in stillness, life is rich with presence. Changing skin tone, temperature, or breathing patterns in the body's final stages, blood circulation naturally slows. You may notice pale or bluish skin, especially in the hands and feet. Fingers may feel cool, skin may appear blotchy. Breathing may become slower, irregular, or have long pauses. These signs can feel frightening, but they are not painful. They are simply nature at work. The body is wise. It does not rush. It shifts gently. And as systems begin to shut down, these physical signs appear like soft signals that the journey is near its end. You can bring comfort with warm socks, soft blankets, or hand massages. Sit nearby. Breathe with them. Match your rhythm to theirs. Speak softly. Offer quiet prayers. Do not panic. Do not rush. This is not a medical emergency. It is a spiritual passage. The breath changes because it is shifting toward silence. The skin cools because the body is focusing inward. This is not a failure. It is a miracle of nature, a sacred transition. Let this moment be filled with peace. Let dignity guide your care. And know that your presence, your calm, your love is the greatest comfort of all. The unseen toll on families and caregivers, and how to cope. The slow, subtle signs of the final year are often invisible to the untrained eye. Families may mistake withdrawal for depression, less eating for stubbornness, more sleep for boredom. And so they worry, they correct, they misunderstand. The emotional toll can be heavy. Caregivers often carry silent burdens: guilt, confusion, fear. Am I doing enough? Am I missing something? Should we call a doctor or let them rest? This uncertainty breeds stress. It can cause burnout, even resentment. And worst of all, it can block us from being present. Family members may argue over care plans. Some push for more medical tests. Others feel drawn to comfort care. The tension between doing everything possible and honoring the body's natural process creates emotional conflict. Some families grieve before the loss. Others don't grieve until it's too late. Either way, when we don't recognize the signs, we often miss the chance to say goodbye with intention. So how do we cope? We start with understanding. These signs are not failures. They are not abandonment. They are sacred invitations to slow down and love deeper. Hold family meetings. Share observations openly. Involve palliative or spiritual counselors. Keep a journal. Write letters. Talk about what matters. Most importantly, release perfection. You don't need the right words. You don't need to fix everything, you just need to show up. Because presence is the most powerful medicine, your love. It's the greatest medicine. Be present, be peaceful. If you've made it this far, thank you. It means your heart is open. It means you care. And it means you want to walk this journey with wisdom, compassion, and grace. Recognizing the signs of a senior's final year is not about giving up. It is about showing up. With presence, with peace. With love that asks for nothing in return. Your loved one is not fading. They are transitioning. They are completing a cycle. And your gentle support is part of that sacred passage. Speak softly. Sit quietly. Hold hands. Let the silence speak. Remember, your presence is the greatest comfort. Your calm is the deepest peace. Your love is the final medicine. Their sleep is sacred. Their breath is a gift. Their life still matters, deeply, even in stillness. So if this video has helped you, please share it. With a friend, a sibling, a caregiver. Leave a comment below to honor someone you love. Let us make space for dignity, for quiet goodbyes, for peaceful transitions, because everyone deserves to feel held, seen, and loved in their final season. Like this video, subscribe for more senior wisdom. Share with someone who needs peace, and above all, stay close to love always. Your journey matters, their journey matters, and love never ends.